Did you grow up loving Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies as much as I did? I mean, what's not to love? They're rich and chocolatey, and then they're kind of crispy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. But they're also made with white sugar, brown sugar, and white flour. I'm excited to share with you my gluten-free version of this classic cookie. I've made them gluten-free using oat and almond flour. And I think they're just as buttery and rich in flavor as the Toll House, if not even better. Just like the Toll House cookies, we're going to begin by combining our butter and sugar. I'm going to start with 1/3 cup of butter that is soft at room temperature, and then I'm going to add 2/3 cup of coconut sugar. And I'm going to blend these together just using the whisk on my immersion blender. And then I just blend it until those are nice and fluffy. Next, we're going to add our wet ingredients. We'll start with 1 egg and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. And then an extra ingredient I like to add is just 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. And this just adds a little more flavor and really enhances the aroma. Now we'll give those a quick mix with our mixer. We just mixed until our eggs were well combined. Next, we're going to add our dry ingredients. And I'm going to start with 1½ cups of almond flour. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of oat flour. Then I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And again, we're just going to mix those together just until incorporated. And last but not least, we're going to add a generous cup of chocolate chips. And you're free to use any type of chips that you like. And to avoid over mixing, I'm just going to use my spatula to gently fold those in. Ooh, that looks good. Next, you'll want to line your cookie sheet with just a layer of parchment paper. This makes it so much easier for transferring the cookies on and off of the pan. So now you can decide whether you want larger cookies or medium cookies. I prefer to use my small scoop to make a medium-sized cookie because this dough is soft and the cookies will spread a little bit. So go ahead and just get a level scoop of dough, place those on our cookie sheet. Like I said, these will have a little bit of spread, so you'll want to give them about double the cookie dough distance from each other. Okay, this is the part where the cookie sheet is supposed to magically fill up with cookie dough balls. Now I'm going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for 8 minutes. Now when your cookies come out of the oven, they're going to look very soft and almost underdone, but I promise that they're not. But once they come out, go ahead and slide them off the pan. As they cool off, they're going to solidify and the puffiness will come down a little bit and it'll reveal all those delicious chocolate chips. So I'm going to move this off onto my granite so those can cool. And while I was waiting, I went ahead and prepared another parchment sheet. So I'll go ahead and just slip those onto my hot pan and put those in the oven. You can already see them taking shape and just looking like a classic delicious cookie. Compared to the Toll House cookie, you can see how they have a similar size, but of course they're going to have a little more texture to them from the almond flour and the oat flour. But in a blind taste test among my family, they actually preferred the texture of the gluten-free cookie over the Toll House cookie. They also felt like it just had a little bit deeper, richer flavor, which they really loved. Well, I have a few here that have already cooled, and you can see that they're just soft in the middle and a little bit crunchy on the outside. Those are so delicious. Wow. It's amazing how just tasting a flavor totally takes me back to my childhood and those Sunday afternoons when we'd make a batch of cookies. These are so yummy, and I promise you will not miss the white flour or the brown and the white sugar. Well, you can see how simple and easy these cookies are to make, and I hope you have a chance to try them out. And if you do, please comment below this video and let me know what you think, and if you made any modifications to make them even better. And if you'd like to see this recipe card and more recipes, please go to my website, gentletummy.com. And I also invite you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you know someone else who you think would love to have a delicious gluten-free chocolate chip cookie recipe that I think tastes even better than Toll House, well, please share this video with them. And thanks again for hanging out with me in my kitchen, and I will see you next time.